Hello, anybody there yet? Just putting a bit of hand cream on to keep my hands nice and smooth before I do any crochet. Don't want to snaggle up my yarn, so haven't got any perfume on, so don't feel quite me yet. Oh, I've got one person. Oh, I've got two people here now. Ah, Denisha and Ella. Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm hot. Hot today. How am I? I'm getting there slowly but surely, but I'm very, very hot. I've closed the door, but I'm beginning to think I should have opened it. Hi, Jane. Hi, Jax. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Jinder. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jill. I'm doing okay. All I'm saying is I'm still eating a little bit gingerly, but I'm getting there. We're not up to the full drink. Oh, hello, Squirrel Raid. You're early tonight, Squirrel Raid. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Crochet Nana. Hi, Dina. How am I? I am getting there. Getting there. I have to put some perfume on so I can be me. I don't feel me if I don't have my perfume on. Oh, thank you, Ian. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still eating a bit with trepidation. So, oh, that's, oh gosh, what's she called? Oh, can't think. It's a YouTube video anyway. Oh, what perfume today? It's actually a guy's kind of, or a multi-purpose. I love Paco Rabanne. Absolutely. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Michelle. I love Paco Rabanne. My favourite of all time is Quercus, but it is so expensive. Yeah. Hi, Daigo. Hi, Squirrel Raid. Well, you've done washing your dishes, Miguel. Will you wash mine, please? I pulled all my glassware off the shelf, ready to wash it, but it hasn't been washed. So I need to dust and do all my units in the front room. So I got sort of halfway there. I took all the glassware off, my mum's crystal, I should say, and put that on the drain, the board thing ready to be washed up. But the outdoors just dragged me out because it was so lovely. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ethan. Yeah, it was so beautiful outside that I had to go out. I'm sorry, but the washing up just went. I did wash my breakfast pots. I didn't leave anything dirty, but I didn't get round to washing the crystal. Don't I sound posh? The crystal. It's my mum's. I inherited it because my brother didn't want it. So I inherited my mum's. They're just like flutes, I think they're champagne flutes. And they've got well, it's not real silver, but you know what I mean, silver at the bottom. And it's got a decanter that goes with them. And it's got some other little glasses and stuff like that. Yeah, the sunshine was calling me. I have not got a snack. I've got a drink. I've not been really eating much, Dina. So my order that I missed last Monday finally arrived this morning. So I've actually got food in the house. And I managed to snag an online Tesco order for tomorrow. So I ordered a pile of stuff that my niece can't, I don't like asking her to get. It's not just the food, is it? It's the other bits and the bobs and the pieces and the stuff. So I did a massive order. So hopefully, I'll only need like bread, milk and whatnot next week for her. Because I think she's having to go back into school next week. I'm not sure. Well, I nearly fainted yesterday. Next door with the wilderness garden was actually there with a strimmer and with a hedge trimmer. I did sort of peek over when I was bringing my washing, and it doesn't look a lot better. It's a bit lower. The ploughed field is a bit lower, but it's not looking very nice at the moment. But he's trying. Give him 9 out of 10 for trying. It's been a wilderness for all the years they've lived there. Hi, Granny D. Hi, Teresa. Nobody who has lived in this house next door while it's been a rental has ever taken any notice whatsoever of the garden, which is a shame because she's got 2 youngsters and they could have the back garden is huge, absolutely huge. So they could play there to their heart's content if they just did something with it, yeah. But they've allowed brambles to grow all over the back of it. It's like absolutely bust high in brambles. Oh dear God! But he's tackling it. He is trying. I don't know how long it will be before he gives up, but we'll see. We'll see. The only reason my back garden is as nice as it is because I have to get a gardener to do it. I can't bear it when it's just such a mess, and it was getting that way, and I was relying on family and people to come and do it for me, and I thought, no, I'm not having this anymore. So I booked a gardener. She doesn't do a lot of gardening, if you know what I mean. She just mows and keeps it tidy and stuff like that. But then again, she doesn't charge me a fortune, so you only get what you pay for, don't you? Which is keeping it tidy, which is what I like. She just keeps the grass low and just tidies up the leaves and the things that fall down and stuff like that. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I have been considering, there's a little space between me and next door that way, a little tiny space at the end of the decking that I think is just big enough for one of those tall, narrow plastic greenhouses. So I can't do it this month. I'm a bit for money, but maybe next month I might. If I only grow some lettuce or something like that, I'll feel I've achieved something. I'm not going to go wild and go into the realms of tomatoes and everything. But I just thought, I like lettuce and I like everything like that, but I'm so sick of buying bags of salad and then I throw them away because they go slimy, slidey, or whatever you want, yeah. So I used to love I'm talking when my back was a lot better. I used to grow things in pots. And I used to love going out with my little scissors, and cutting a little bit of salad, leaves and things like that. And just putting them on the side of my plate because I do like it, just a little bit of salad. I don't mean a huge mountain, but just a little bit of salad. Oh, your radishes are coming up. Yeah, I love radishes, yeah. They don't seem to be in salads that you buy. You have to buy a bunch of radishes, and they're too much for me. If I buy a bunch of radishes, I buy some lettuce, I buy something else, they've gone off before I have a chance to eat them, I mean, I used to buy them a lot when we were a whole family, but now there's just me. It's a bit awkward. I have ordered a little bowl of salad with my order that's coming tomorrow. Yeah, they go slimy, don't they, Granny D? They go absolutely... Ugh. Yeah, I don't like buying a whole lettuce because they're just... Oh, thank you, June. I am feeling so much better. I'm still getting very tired. I'm still not 100%. I'm still not eating properly. Tiny little bit of a meal and that's me done, It's good for the weight, though. The weight's coming off. Accidentally, because I'm not dieting, but the weight's coming off, which is doing me good because it's making my back feel a lot better because I'm not carting around this extra weight. I lost 16 pounds when I was ill. I've put a couple more back on again. Now I started eating a bit. But I'm determined I am not going to put it all back on. Now is my opportunity. My stomach shrunk because I was like 12 days without eating. So my stomach can't eat a big meal now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm shrinking. Well, my stomach's little. Yes, hold. No, I don't want to put it back on, Ethan. I'm feeling so much better without it. You know, I can actually walk up the stairs without heaving myself up. Hi, Sandra, whatever you want to call it. I've actually pulled the support out the wall because while I was poorly, I was literally heaving. I could not walk up the stairs. I was so weak. So I haven't shown that bit to my son yet. I'll save that for another day. My niece came and remade the bed for me. And I've been managing to do the washing, so everything's up to date. But I've still got a pile of clean laundry I've got to sort out yet. But when the weather's so nice, you don't feel like shutting yourself in your bedroom where it's stuffy, even with the windows open, it's stuffy. So I'm going to sneeze, hang on. That's another thing I've gathered since I've been getting better is, I don't know whether it's hay fever, with him, you know, cutting all the grass and stuff next door. But I've been sneezing and sneezing. Let me get a tissue. But it was so nice. Yeah, Donna McCrow, Joe is coming back slowly. I finished the orange top. And while I was feeling off a bit, I just did a few granny squares and stuff. So they'll be turned into something. No, it won't be a blanket. I haven't got that many granny squares. But I just did a few, you know, granny squares while I was sat there not thinking, not being able to concentrate on anything. Yeah. I started two things off. I've started one of the tops, you know, that Z wears all the time. It's actually a tutorial, but I can't remember what she's called. It's not Maricita, it's something like that. Yeah, that's, you know, the one that Z always wears. I have no idea what this yarn is. I found it in it's obviously been a skein of some description because I've wound it into a ball. So I'm hoping I have enough to do this top thing. If not, I'll have to try and find something in my stash because it's very fine. Something in my stash that will go with it, yeah. Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah. Yeah, Granny crop top is on the cards, Jenny. I haven't really decided as yet. So this, as I say, I'm doing this mesh thing. I know Z does them all the time, but she does hers in thicker yarn, I think. I don't think it's Mariella. No, it's more like Maricita or something. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it's wool. It feels a bit woolly. But it's very, very fine. So I obviously got it in a skein, maybe for sock yarn or socks or something at one stage. But I don't know what it is. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. And I also started, where we go? Some green, which is very, very thick, actually. It's from Hobby, HOBBI. It's pale green, but it's very, very thick. It's a double knitting. Yeah, Gigi is as well. What's she called, Gigi? She mostly does knitting. Yeah, she's called Gigi, I think. Oh, I can't dye yarn to save me soul. Kelly can. I have sent Kelly a message today, but of course I haven't had a reply. We did speak to each other during the week. She'd had her mum around, you know, because the social distancing's like changed a little bit. You're allowed to have one person from another household, provided you socially distance. So she did have her mum round the other day, which was nice for her because she'd not seen her mum for quite some time. So it was nice for her and the boys to see, you know, Grandma. So Oh, but the green I'm having to jiggly pokery about. I started watching, oh, hi Nathan. Started watching Bag a Day just a few minutes ago, but she was doing an ice order. But as you know, I've fallen out with ice. It's not because of the wool. The wool's gorgeous, but the prices, I can't afford them anymore. That's what I'm making, but not with humpy sleeves. That's what I'm doing with the green. But it's coming out huge. I've had to pull it back. I've had absolutely massive. So we'll start all over again. I've done it before, but I didn't do it in cotton. I did it in, oh gosh, some kind of a double knit. I think it might have been a Sirdar wash and wear. And it was lovely, but this one's coming out a bit big. I'm hoping it'll go together a bit when it's, when it's washed. I'm hoping it'll go back together. No, I don't like the puff sleeves. They're definitely not going to have puff sleeves. They don't look nice, do they? Yeah, I know the postage has all gone up, and at the moment I'm trying to economise, so definitely no wool orders. I'm going to be very boring for a while. I mean, with not having the shop sort of going at the moment, there's, my income, it never was much from the crocheting, but my income has stopped. So until I get my shop up and running again, it is coming out big. Cotton usually shrinks when you wash it, so that's the back here. So I'm hoping it will shrink, when it's done. So it's not that big, Miguel. It's about a 36 inch, I think. It's about 18 inches. Oh, hi, Linda. It's open work, which is what I'm not liking. I can't get it to go any smaller. It's the yarn. It's very, very thick. Absolutely thick. And my little stash pile in the cupboard, yeah. Yeah, well, I am. I'm using up. I mean, it's not as if I'm stuck for bobbins, is that? It's 36 inches, Miguel, so it's not that big. It's not as if I haven't got any yarn. Thankfully, I have got quite a lot to be using up with. It's at times like this you're glad you were a hoarder, because when you hit a sort of lull in your finances, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, but I'm still paying for my boiler and I'm paying for my vacuum cleaner and stuff like that, which kind of puts some dampers on it each month. The pension goes in and then these 2 payments go out, and I'm like, oh, no, I don't have much yarn at all. I'm really struggling. Oh dear. Sarah in Germany has added to their story for the first time in a while. That's on Instagram. Yeah, I'm so desperate for yarn. Down to my last 2 balls. Yeah, right. Down to my last 200 more like. But I am so glad that I have got my stash, because, it's sort of a cushion, isn't it? Something there that you don't, at least you can go into without having to go to the shop. I've got plenty to be crocheting up, so that's a good thing. This is from last year, this, bills, God, yeah, there's always bills. They gave me £4, is it £4 a week or £3 a week extra in my pension? But then they tell me electric's gone up, gas has gone up, water's gone up. They've all gone up more than me, me £3 or £4 a week that's coming in. They don't spoil me, do they? It's called a CRUX, which I think is cross, Sylvia. It's kind of like a crossed stitch. So that's what it is. And then there's another row of double. Well, I call them double treble. You call them No, I call them triple treble. You call them double treble. Yeah, if they'd have given me about £10 a week more in the pension, that would be more in keeping with how much the bills has gone up. Yeah, but they don't. Anybody's the same who's on any kind of benefit. It doesn't go up as much as the bills do. Every year you just feel as though you're that little bit poorer. And it's just so annoying. And then they talk about all these rich pensioners. Where are they? They ain't in Britain, that's for sure. Oh, I've got hair in my eye. She hasn't responded. You need more income for iced coffee. I just need more income. Oh dear. I'm sure everything will be all right when I start up the shop again. When I can get to the post office, then I'll have a little bit more incentive to list things. I just haven't listed anything that I've been making because of the post office situation. I am not standing there getting breathed on. Even though I've got my mask on, I'm not getting breathed on. Yeah. Oh, hi, Teresa. Yeah. Spoke to Sue. She's doing okay. Spoke to Sue this week. She's been brilliant. She keeps phoning me up to make sure I'm okay. She's been so concerned about me, bless her. It is kind of like they call it a crux, C-R-U-X, cross stitch, yeah. It's not kind of like a cross double treble. You cross it over in the middle. It's strange, really. Hi, Marcia. If I remember, I'll put a link to the video and then who she is. I'm sure she's called Maria Sita or something. But it's really quick to do. It's on a 6mm hook. So it's like, and it's my trebles. So it's really, really quick to do. It won't be for me though, because I don't wear orange. But it was something I needed to use because I had it in my stash. Yeah. Hi, Magali. The bees certainly loved it. They kept coming round. And as I'm allergic to bees, I don't think it's a good idea wearing orange. Allergic to bee stings. Kendra doesn't seem to have made any recently. I don't know whether if anybody follows Hook by Happenstance. She hasn't seemed to have made any for quite some time. I don't know, whether I've missed them or what. But I haven't seen them. I'm about 3 months behind with everybody's videos, to be quite truthful. But I haven't seen any notifications about Kendra. So, I don't know. Yeah. We shall have to see. I've not been doing very well with my videos myself, so I cannot complain about anybody else's videos. I usually try to make a couple a week, but, I've not had anything to show, so I think so. I don't think you've missed any, Miguel. I don't think she's made any, to be quite truthful. I haven't seen any. Oh, hi, Judy. You didn't miss much. I was a bit under par last week. I was a bit pale and interesting last week. Actually, I don't know how I managed it, because Sunday I just went back down again and in bed again, yeah. Hi, Mia. Yeah, I went, after I did my Saturday stint, I just went downhill again on Sunday. It was like, oh, I'm not well at all. I'm getting better, getting better. I am a lot better. I've actually managed to put some makeup on, so that just shows. Last week I couldn't have cared less what I look like. But this week I did try to make an effort. Somehow or another, when I make an effort, I feel better in myself, you know. Oh, you're back again, are you? Papooses? What on earth is papooses? Thought you meant you'd had papooses. Excuse me, I've got an itchy back. I have to get my monkey's claw out. Eat much of anything. My stomach's still off. It's like burning across my stomach. I hope I've not got an ulcer. God, I sound like a right old moaning Minnie, don't I? God, I sound like me, and it's all about me, don't I? Oh, forget that. I had to stop watching one lady's videos because it was like me, and me, and only me. So I don't even know what they are, Miguel, so I can't tell you if I've had them or not. I can't eat anything with spices in at the moment. Anything at all that's a little bit spicy. No. Yeah, it's quite open, this one, but I'm sure it'll wash together when it's washed. If not, it'll be an open work top, won't it? Which seems to be all the rage these days. It's just me that doesn't like them so open. Oh, dear. What are pupusas? Are they spicy? What are they? I have no idea, Miguel, what a papusa is. Oh, thank you, Mia. It's a tutorial, and I cannot for the life of me think who it is. I think it's Maria Sita or something she's called. She did a tutorial on YouTube for it. You can't explain even though you've ate them. You're funny, Miguel. Oh, dear. You're funny. So what's everybody making? What are you making, Nathan? Are you still on your blanket? Hi, Connie. Thick corn tortillas stuffed with cabbage and meat. Oh. Oh. Are they spicy, Mia, or just ordinary? You know, if they have a lot of spices in them, I wouldn't like them. You're making a pom-pom crochet top. What, with pom-poms, or is that just the yarn? Yeah. You're making a granny square blanket. I've made some granny squares, but they'll never get as big as a blanket. I get bored. Oh, right. But is it spicy? That's what I want to know. Is it spicy? You're going to finish a bride and groom amigurumi. And you're knitting baby hats. Okay. Actually, I was out on the decking, and even though it was quite warm outside, it was actually just a little bit of a breeze. Oh, hi there. Hi, Enid. Was it Jill? No, it's Jill, isn't it? I have to look at the picture. Yeah, it's Jill. Hi, Jill. I don't know why I get you two mixed up. You're nothing alike, so I don't know. Oh, if it's food from El Salvador, it's bound to be spicy then. I'm not into spicy stuff, well, especially not now because my tummy's a bit off. So definitely not into spicy. No, I got my order today from my frozen food, already cooked. But I've only ordered mini meals because I'm not eating much, so I just had a mini meal. It was aubergine and cheese and something else it was. It was quite tasty, but the aubergine was a little bit crunchy. It could have done with being cooked a little bit longer. Your fibromyalgia's kicking your butt, yeah. I'm not doing too badly at the minute, Nathan. I think it's because I'm not actually doing anything. Lots of nanny, you could. You're going to have to lie all over it before you send it. Yeah. I've been, touch wood, I've been doing very well with my fibro and my arthritis just recently, so I'm not saying anything because I might be pushing my luck, if you know what I mean. My body loves the warm weather. It just does. It just likes being warm. Not hot, just warm. If it's cold, I can't cope. Your grand's favourite perfume? My mum's favourite perfume was Estee Lauder Youth Dew. And on me, it smells like cat pee. It's awful on me. I turn it funny. She loved it. So that was her favourite perfume, my mum. I just didn't like it at all. I like the lighter ones, more like the aftershave ones. Oh, you got to go now. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, thanks for your visit. Sorry you have to go. I like 4711. It's nice on a hot day. It's like a sort of a cologne, isn't it? Yeah. In fact, I think I've got a 4711. You know those little solid sticks that you wave around everywhere. What am I crocheting? I'm crocheting a top, which is looking very, very open work at the moment because this wool's very thick. It's supposed to be a double knitting cotton. It was from Hobby, but it's so thick. I've crocheted with it before in a different colour. Yeah, I've got the like a nice cooling stick in 4711. Yeah, I've got one in lavender as well. They are nice on a hot day when you just roll them across your forehead and everywhere. They're like a solid stick. Only trouble is my solid stick's broke in half, so I have to sort of fish it out the thing and use it. And then it's all over my fingers then. But as I say, I'm wearing an aftershave at the moment. Well, I don't think it's aftershave. It's men's cologne anyway. That's what I'm wearing. Well, thank you, John. I'm feeling much better today, actually. About time, innit? uh, the kimono top that was in the most recent Simply Crochet. I haven't The trouble with those, not the Simply Crochet, the trouble with the crochet exclamation mark is they've got some lovely patterns, but they're all on my PC. What does my necklace say? It says Crocheter, Crocheter, Crocheter. I got it ages ago from Etsy. I think it was Potter and Bloom that had one. It was one of her friends that was making them. It was quite expensive actually for what it is. No, it was somebody else we were all saying goodbye to, and I don't know how Nathan got wrapped up in the middle of it all. Wonder where Shad is tonight. Has he gone fishing? Hi, trolls. Who's trolls? Who's trolls, Miguel? There's no trolls on here. They'll be around, no doubt. You need your eyes testing, Tina, if you're talking to me. No, we've got no trolls at the minute, so don't invite them in, Miguel. We're quite troll-free at the moment, yeah. What are we allowed to do in the UK? I think we're allowed to meet up with another family so long as we socially distance or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I've been meeting up with my family, socially distancing, of course, because otherwise I wouldn't get any food, would I? But I've managed to put a Tesco order in, so I'm quite chuffed. It's coming tomorrow. Yay! That's another reason why I've got no money. I thought, I don't know when I'm going to get another one, so I might as well put a whopping order in, yeah. Just in case. That's not nice, Tina. We've got to observe the rules. Well, I haven't gone back to normal. I don't know about you, Nathan. I'm still a bit worried. When my family came, they were out on the deck and they went through the garage to get to the decking. So we have been socially distancing. Yeah, no swearing. That's right, Nathan. You tell them. Yeah. But it's been so hot. I need to put my laundry away, my clean laundry. But it's just so hot in my bedroom, even with the windows wide. I don't seem to get any through. See, I won't leave the bathroom window open because I've got a flat roof. So I'm always a bit scared of somebody coming up on the flat roof and coming through the bathroom window. So I won't leave that one open. So I've got no through air, if you know what I mean, even though my bedroom windows are open. There's no other window open on the top. So there's been a lot of kind of like, oh, thanks, Lynn. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Air conditioning. We don't have air conditioning in England. We have a fan. 90% of the time, well, 99% of the time, we don't need air conditioning. It would just be paying for nothing. Most of the time it's raining, so we don't actually need any air conditioning. What am I making? I'm making like it's a short sleeve cardigan. but it's coming out very open. I'm hoping when I wash it, it's going to shrink in a bit, yeah. But it's looking very oly, yeah. Yeah, I've got a ceiling fan. I wouldn't know what to do with air conditioning. It'd probably blow me away. My son put it in his house when he moved because he came from Spain. And I don't know whether he thought it was going to be as hot over here as it was in Spain. But it broke down a couple of years back and he's never bothered to fix it. No, that's one thing we don't need over here in the UK. A fan is quite enough for keeping the windows and the doors open. We definitely don't need any air conditioning. Yeah. You getting ready to move it out here? What are you going to, when you're having a shop? Somewhere nearer, or what are you doing with it, Jill? Or are you just going to operate from the house? It's like me, really. I cannot find a shop, you know, that has like a concession where I can display my crochet. So annoying, really. Woo! Or did you see, oh, you won't have done. Tina, stop swearing. Looks great. She's put a yarn in there and everything. I haven't got room. If I had the money for a she shed, I haven't got the room for one. I've got a little garden shed, but that's not the same, is it? I couldn't fit a chair in there. Yeah, you have to stop swearing, Tina. Janet hath spoken. Oh dear. I can't remember the last time I swore. Probably when I dropped something on my toe or something. Yeah, another pound in a swear box, yeah. Hi, June. How are you? I am feeling a bit better. I'm still not there yet. Still not eating properly. But my weight is coming down. My weight is saying, woohoo! Kimberly, you know the lady who does the yarn sort of auctions and that. You may not know her because but she does. She's just got a she shed and it's at the bottom of her garden and she's made it all into a. She's got an armchair and a table and she's got all her yarn in there. Looks all lovely. Oh, hi, Chris. You all right, love? Yeah, my garden. It's all on 3 different levels. So even if I could afford a she shed, I haven't got actually enough floor space to put one. I haven't got anywhere to put one. Sue is absolutely fantastic. She's gardening and shouting at the dogs because they keep getting in the field next door where the cows are, or the coos as she calls them. So they keep getting shouted at. Anyway, she's got some new wood. She's making a new fence. So that's what her task was going to be, I think, this weekend. Sorting out the fence so that the little monkey can't get through. Only one of them, the little boy dog, keeps going through. Yeah. So I don't think the farmer's going to be pleased if he keeps chasing the cows or the coos. So he's getting a higher fence. Actually, he goes under the fence now at the moment where the badgers dug a hole. So it's not altogether his fault at the moment. But they've got to sort it out anyway because they can't have him keep escaping. You swear when he fell off the porch. How did you do that? How many drinks did you have? Oh, you're going, Mia? Okay, thanks for your company, love. I haven't heard from Kelly today, so I don't know whether she'll be on or not. Did send her a message early, but she's normally on by now. She's going to come on, isn't she? So looks like no Kelly for another week. Hi, Patricia. I'm getting hungry, but that's dangerous with me. I don't know whether I am hungry or not. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not what? I'm a lot of things that I'm not and a lot of things that I am, Tina, so I don't know whether I am or I'm not. Oh, dear. Have Lester crack. I'm not hungry. No, I'm probably not hungry. You're probably right. It's just, yeah, it's just my stomach is. Mm. Who is Lester again? I didn't think that was your rooster. I didn't think he was called that. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, I've got plenty to drink, Chris. So I'm not sexy. I'm definitely not wealthy. I'm not healthy at the minute. Wise, possibly young. No, I might have a bit of wisdom tucked away somewhere. Although I must admit, I haven't been using it lately. My brain. Whistle to who, Connie? La 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 la. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. Oh, next door that way, when they were out on the decking, they had that music on. I think it's called rap or something. Oh, I like most music, but when they sing all on one note, and it goes bump, 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 I'm thinking, oh, dear. Oh, I'm a survivor. I've not watched that for a bit. I mustn't be getting any. Um, I mustn't be getting any. What do you call them? Notifications. So I'm not getting notifications. No, it all sounds the same to me, that rap. And I was like, they put this on, they put the rap on, and then they'd start with the strimmer or the edge trimmers or something. And I'm thinking, why are you bothering with the music? You can't hear it because you put the blooming strimmer on. And yet I'm left hearing this boom, 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 boom. I don't mind any kind of music as long as it's got a bit of a beat. You know, something like that. Hi, Jane. Yeah, just like something that's got some kind of a tune to it. Or this sounds like he's singing all on one note. And it's sort of going boom, boom, boom. I'm not. I say rap is just not anything. I never got into punk either. That was something that passed me by completely. Oh, they've got a new little pig called Trudy, right. Now I'm with it. I know I prefer to sit out in the quiet. I never put my music on when I'm out there. Very, very rare I put any music on. Yeah, when you're cleaning is a different matter. Because you need a bit of music with a bit of oomph in it, don't you, to get you going. But when I'm out on the decking just doing my crocheting, I prefer just to be nice and quiet with the birds or something. I had a little black and white cat sitting on the fence watching me today. I'm going, hello, pussycat. And it just kept blinking and looking at me and didn't move. So obviously I didn't scare it away. I think it belongs to across the road, actually. Nice one. No, I'm more sort of, I don't know what I like, really. It depends what mood I'm in, whether I like things upmarket or not. I sit quiet in the house quite a lot, yeah. One of my friends, I mean, I don't see her now, but it's not because we've fallen out. We just went on different paths. But, you know, she's going, oh, put some music on, put some music on. Then she wants it turned up loud, and then she's turn it up, turn it up. I said, I've got neighbours. Can't turn it up. I said, I hate to live next door to you. Yeah, God. See, Bubba knows which way his bread's buttered. That's why he always comes back. I had a cat that used to disappear for about a week. I used to be all upset about him, and then he used to turn up all stinking, smelly, bedraggled, and ugh, horrible. I don't know where he'd been. I suppose he'd been tomcatting. I had him done after a bit because I couldn't stand the smell of him coming in every time. He stunk to high heaven. It was like every tomcat in the district had peed all over him. And of course, he didn't like being bathed. I used to have to bath him wearing a pair of motorbike gloves. Hi, crazy puppy. My son put some music on the other day that I quite liked, and it was, what's he called? Aaron Phillips, is he called, or something like that? He does cover versions of some of the country songs. The incense burner, I have not got a clue. It was in an unmarked package. Need on sweet tea. Tea. Just feels thick now. Tea. You into Teddy Swims? I've not heard of him. Not heard of him. No. I've never heard of this Aaron. I think he's called Aaron Phillips or something. Yeah, it's definitely mystery stuff. Yeah, it smells nice. But Ariane put it on. I actually thought it was Garth Brooks or somebody at first. Yeah, he does cover versions of a lot of different things. Yeah, but I think he's equally as good. Yeah. Oh, cats always come back. They know which way the food is, don't they? You worry about them because they've been missing for a day and a half, and then they come wandering around, wandering about. I think my incense has probably gone out. Yes, it has. It's gone out. I need another one now. Need to light another. I still haven't got my cases down. Oh, hi, Susan. Yeah, we can see you. We can see you. We can see you. Yeah, incense is lovely. I used to, well, I've still got a friend, I don't know, but I can't get to her now because she lives over the other side of Blackpool somewhere. And, oh, hi, Enid. And I used to love to go to her house because she always had the most magnificent incense and things burning. Gorgeous they were. She kind of got me into the incense. Am I hitting the crack? Tina, what's wrong with you? No, I'm not hitting the crack pipe. Don't be stupid. Behave. Tina, you're sailing a bit close to the wind now. Yeah, take a chill pill, Tina, for God's sake. Oh my God, what's wrong with her tonight? Hi, Kimberly. Just talking about you in your she shed before. Oh, I wouldn't even know. I'd want to start doing that. No, thanks, yeah. I was shouting at you for saying, am I smoking a crack pipe? Do you mind, Tina? Oh, you sat in your shed. Oh, I'm so jealous of her she shed. Oh, my goodness me. I'm not usually an envious person, but my goodness me, when I saw her she shed, I went sort of, oh, you're not that Tina, right? Okay. That's so sorry about that then, Tina. The two Tinas in, yeah, the other Tina's being a bit obnoxious. I don't know why. Oh, hey dear. No, I had enough with me, with me hallucinations and my weird things. I don't know what's wrong with the other Tina. She's obviously gone a bit off her rocker tonight. She's coming out with some bad language. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. The she shed is amazing, Nathan, honestly. Yeah, there's two Tinas. One's okay and one's a bit. I am so, so jealous, Nathan. So, so jealous. Yeah, something else rattled a cage, but don't know what it is. Yeah, I want a she shed so bad, and I've got nowhere to put it. Yeah, it's a summer house, isn't it? And she's turned it into a she shed. Oh, leftover pizza. How can you eat that, Enid? It's ugh. My son eats cold pizza and it's vile. And if you warm it up, it's even worse. Oh dear. I had an aubergine and cheese dish today. It was only small. Who's got a she shed? Kimberly has got a she shed. It's a summer house and it's very, very nice. It's got her yarn in it. It's got a chair in it. It's got, oh, everything in it. And I'm so jealous, it's not untrue. Yeah, it's like eggplant and tomato and cheese it was. It was only a little thing because I'm not very hungry at the moment, but you can't move to where far away. You're going to get a she shed when you move far away. Oh no, I couldn't eat that. Couldn't eat it, Patricia. Yeah, I've got a room, but I really want to turn it back into a bedroom, you know? I'm getting fed up of it being just a big messy craft space. It's just full of horrible yarn, higgledy-piggledy, and stuff everywhere. I would far rather it was in the garage or somewhere. Because it's such a mess, Kimberly, I'd like a nicer looking space, you know? You know, to have a bedroom again or yeah, but I mean it's embarrassing when Sue comes and that and I have got nowhere to put her. You know, I would like at least enough space in there to put a bed or even a put you up bed, you know, something like that. I've been looking at bed settees for this other room, but they're all so expensive. The sofa bed, I've been looking at them, but I'm going to have to save up a bit longer to get a decent sofa bed. I don't like the cheapy ones because um, they look a bit flimsy. And seeing I'd be using it as a sofa as well, I want one that's a bit comfy thing if I'm going to sit on it, Joe, because you know, with a little flimsy. I was looking at them, and a lot of them, you think, oh, that's reasonably priced, and then you find out that they don't have any and a mattress. You have to get the mattress separate for them, yeah. And the cheap ones are just little thin things, aren't they? It's because I can't get out at the moment, Poppy, and also like I don't have a car or any transport, and places like that they want you to go and pick them up. Yeah, um, yeah, that's what I want to do. Is at least make room for a those little fold away beds, those little hideaway beds or something like that. If I can't do anything else, yeah. But it's just, I mean, I'm aiming not to buy any more yarn for a while, so I'm aiming to reduce it, so at least it can fit on the shelves, and kind of look neater. But that's yeah, like a Murphy bed. Oh, they're so expensive. They're lovely, but they're so expensive. At the moment in the craft room, all I've got is a computer chair to sit on. I need to do a lot of stuff in there. No, I haven't seen Gigi, sadly. He's going to pay me a visit, I think, sometime next week. Uh, now that we can sort of socially interact, at least I can cuddle the dog if I'm not going to cuddle the dad, but I could cuddle the dog. Yeah, have a little cuddle with him if they bring him round, yeah. Because I have missed him so much. He's my little pet. Apparently, every time they take him a walk, he comes my way to the house. He wants to come this way. So he must be missing me. I mean, he probably can't understand why he doesn't come. But they're working from home now, so there's no point in them bringing him. And also because I've been poorly and his daddy had the COVID, yeah. Oh, Nancy, I don't like doing that. I don't like. I was looking at what you call Little Drops of Wonderful. She's doing a Patreon and stuff like that, but I don't want to do that really. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I'll do it myself, Nancy. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry I keep mentioning it, but it's just something that's on my mind at the moment. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I'll get there. She said, hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, I know the lad that comes to visit, well, used to come to visit me before all this lockdown, Tony from X Next Door. His mum's got dementia and she's in a nursing home. He did go down the other week and sort of like look at her through the window, and he talks to her on the phone, but she doesn't seem to understand what's going on. She thought he was his brother. Oh, you're phoning me all the way from Australia? And he goes, no, I'm Tony, Mum, I'm Tony. And so bless her, she's kind of, what's on my mind, we're talking about, Nancy suggested that I should either do a GoFundMe or a Patreon, then I wouldn't have to keep mentioning it. Sorry if I keep mentioning it, but it's on my mind at the minute. Tony's new puppy is doing fantastic, I believe, although of course I haven't seen her. Yeah, the sofa, yeah. No, it's the same with Tony and his mum. She's losing the plot, and she doesn't understand why they're not there. And when they do go and look at her through the window, she doesn't know why they're outside the window and why they're not in. They talk to her on the phone outside the window, if you know what I mean, so they can see her. But she doesn't understand what's going on. It's terrible. Especially when they've got dementia, they just don't. I mean, my dad, when he had dementia, he used to say my mum had never been to see him for weeks. She'd been that day, that morning. And that was before, when she could go in and see him. And he still swore blind she'd never been. And he also swore blind he'd never had his dinner when he had all gravy down his chin. It's a sad, sad thing. Sad, sad. I hope I never... Physical problems I can cope with, but I do hope I never lose, But the thing is, you see, you don't know, do you? I presume. Maybe you do know at the beginning that you're losing it, but I don't really know. Yeah, it is awful when, elderly people get confused anyway. I notice that I do get a bit sort of stop in the middle of a sentence and forget what I'm talking about, But touch wood. I hope it's not anything, other than just memory fade. My dad used to love to talk about the army. If I got him talking about the army, he would talk and talk and talk for ages. And if I could get the videos on of that, of like Dad's Army and that, which is it was a series over here set like with the Home Guard, and it was all set in the era of like the 40s or whatever. And he used to laugh and laugh and, absolutely. Because he wouldn't remember that he'd ever seen it before. It was like he saw it for the first time all over again. Why are we whistling, Dina? Yeah. My mum got forgetful, but she didn't have dementia. My dad did, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, yeah. My dad used to whistle all the time. He used to whistle. And that's one thing I missed when he got dementia, because he never whistled anymore. You know, if he was doing anything or doing a little chore, you know, he would whistle. Yeah. No, my dad used to whistle, but that, I don't mean that kind of whistle. Oh, Munchausen syndrome, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? You'd have to label yourself the good Tina. I'm not the wicked witch Tina, I'm the good Tina. Yeah, I think it's terrible, because when my dad died, I felt that I'd lost him about 1.5 years before that. I was kind of grieving, but my dad had gone long before that, yeah. You know, you will next week. Right, okay, good Tina. Yeah, it's just, I couldn't. I found it very difficult with my dad. Oh, my brother could not get a hang on it at all. He couldn't talk to my dad. He used to go and sit there and he used to say, how can you talk to dad? How can you get him? I said, you can't talk to dad in the here and now. You have to talk to dad in the past. You know, you have to say, oh, do you remember what was that horse called you used to have? And he'd start telling me all about the horse and the rounds he used to do, because he used to do delivery rounds with a horse and cart when he was back in his 20s, I suppose. So you had to start talking to him about that. What was the horse called again, Dad? I forgot what the horse was called, yeah. And, you know, but my brother just, he just didn't have that sort of rapport with my dad. Whereas I worked with my dad for such a long time, and I'd heard his stories over and over again. And, you know, yeah, it's terrible when they do that. Yeah. Yeah. I've done a few strange things. Didn't find it anywhere. Why on earth would I put my purse in the freezer? I was panicking because I had my cards in it and everything, and I'm thinking, ah, and I knew I brought it in the house, so I knew I hadn't lost it outside. And like they say, backtrack, look what you did. So I looked everywhere, looked things, and I thought, oh, I've got some frozen peas. There it was, with the frozen peas in the freezer. And that's years ago. I can't blame that on old age. That was years ago I put it in there. But I put things down. Can't find them. I know they're in the house. I know. Yeah. Oh dear. No, I've never pooped in the shower. No. I can hold my hand up and say, no, I've never done that. Oh, stop making me hungry, Miguel. I'm always putting scissors down and stuff like that. I must have about 20 pairs of scissors if I count them up in various sizes and everything like that. And when I want a pair of scissors, I'm like, where have I put the scissors? Where are the scissors? I had them a minute ago. So you're looking down the side of the recliner, underneath the recliner. And then you go out in the kitchen, make yourself a coffee, come back, and there they are, sitting there, bold as brass in the middle of the table. And you think, oh, they weren't there a minute ago, I swear they weren't. Sure, I'm losing marbles, losing touch, losing complete touch. Oh, that sounds nice. I haven't had pork for a long, long time. I think I've ordered some lamb chops actually for tomorrow. But they won't come till after tea, so it'll be Monday before I eat those. Oh, I've got that safe place, Connie. I don't know where that safe place is, but it's somewhere in the house. One of these days I'll find it, yeah. Oh, morning, Mr. Marsh. Oh, good evening, I should say, whatever time it is at your end of the world. I do find things in strange places ages after I've forgotten all about them. It's a girl last night. Oh, right, your new baby. Wow. What are you calling her? What are you calling her? Mr. Marsh has got a brand new baby. Juniper. Oh, that's an unusual name. Mum and baby doing well. I'm so glad about that. So she's nice and healthy. Nice and healthy and pink. That's what we like to hear. Baby's doing well. Stand by for the sleepless nights and the crying. But you've been through it all before, haven't you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Getting there, getting there. Yeah, you've been through it a couple of times before, haven't you? So, oh, hello, somebody's back. Yeah. Sleepless nights ahead, crying times ahead, unless you get a really, really good baby, which my friends used to get, and I didn't know. I didn't. I used to have friends who, oh, yes, she sleeps all the way through the night. Oh, yes, he's such a thing. Oh, yes, he's got teeth. Mine was like back of the street when it came to anything like that, you know. You get so you don't discuss it anymore, you know. You don't start mentioning it. And they say, oh, is he sleeping through the night? Well, hello, Lynn. What, this one? No, I bought it, yeah. Who's back? Yeah. I only had the one. That put me off for life, Tina. He was such a little brat. I'm not going to say it out loud, Connie. Yeah, colic. Nathan's got the starting button. He's ready to push the button. There was a song, wasn't there, called that, Push the Button? Or am I showing my age here? As long as it's not rap. No, it's not beaded. No, it's just a bracelet. How old's my son? He's 51. Woo! I think. Yeah, he's 51. No, I haven't, Tina. Not added any beads to my crochet, no. Oh, Sugar Babes was it? Push the button. Yeah. 5, Connie? Oh, God, if I'd have had 5, I'd have been in the nut house. I always say God knew what he was doing when he only gave me the 1. I didn't want 1, I wanted 2, but, you know, you have to get what you get given, don't you? But 5, no. My mate had 5. Another friend of mine had 9. What's my new project? I'm supposed to be making this, but it's looking a bit holy. I'm hoping it'll wash together when it gets washed, because cotton sometimes shrinks in, so I'm hoping. You wanted 4, stopped at 2, I don't blame you. Oh dear. You would like a book on what? I haven't got any grandchildren. I've got step-grandchildren, but I haven't got any children, any grandchildren of my own, my blood, let's just say. They are my grandchildren, I suppose. No, I don't know how to crochet with beads, no. Yeah, Nathan, finger on the button. Yeah, I would have been grateful for a second one, Enid, but I didn't get one, so. Me no understand, me confused, me Miguel. No. The answer to that, Kimberly, no. I have enough trouble crocheting straight without sticking any beads on it. I'm hungry. I know you said I should. Push the button. Well, no Kelly tonight, no Trevor as such. Man, he came in late last week, didn't he? So there's still hope for Trevor. It's only half past 10. So there's still hope for Trevor. Yeah. He loves the feeling of power, Nathan, when he's awake. I don't know any sort of American. No, Shad's not here, is he? He's probably gone fishing or something now that the social distancing has changed a bit. I don't want to put beads on me crocheting, Tina. All the iced coffees he drinks, yeah. Right, okay. Well, thanks for coming on and telling us about the baby, Mr. Marsh, yeah? Yes. So give our love to your wife. I nearly said to your mum, to baby's mum. Social distancing has changed a little bit in the fact that you can have, if you do it in the garden, you can have a member of your family, as long as they social distance, or a couple of members if it's from the same family or something like that. Yeah. I'm hungry. Sorry to tell you all this, but I really am hungry. It's been quite some time since I ate. Skein Heroin. No, I've not heard of her. There's so many people I haven't heard of, honestly. Really? Nathan, you do surprise me. No, well, I did have a very small portion for my dinner. It was a very small little bowl like that. Yeah. And it goes on. It goes on and on and on. Yeah. When are you having your next auction, Kimberly? Yeah, my sugar levels need to. My sugar levels have been all over the place, actually. Well, thank you, Gillian. Yeah. Well, thank you, Lynn. It's down when I can't be bothered. Oh, are you going, Dina? Are you leaving us? Oh, they're raffles, are they, not auctions? Right, okay. I know, that's the only trouble with me eating um, small things, is it sends me sugar levels up the wall. So I start going really, really cold and shivery. And then next minute I'm so hot. I've never fathomed out whether that's high sugars or low sugars because the symptoms are very similar. And as I don't have a meter to stab my finger with, I don't know whether I'm up or I'm down. Yeah, but I haven't eaten much today, so I would imagine my sugar levels are down. But I have been drinking sugary drinks, even though they've been very watery, so maybe my sugar levels are up. Hot as in that kind of hot, not hot as in woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, my sugar levels have been down, I presume, um, because of not eating. So, mind you, I was a week without taking any tablets whatsoever. So I was so poorly, I couldn't. Yeah. Oh, no chocolate. No, no chocolate. No, no, no. That's one thing I have gone completely off is chocolate. I've got a fridge full of chocolate and I just don't want any of it at all. I just look at the chocolate bar and think, no, no way. Yeah, I need a bit of toast or something. It's not like me to go completely off chocolate. I don't say I eat a lot of it because I'm diabetic, but I do like my chocolate once a week or something like that. Yeah, they'll send send the chocolate down there. Yeah. What are you going on about, Tina? Are you of this world? I'm beginning to wonder. No, I didn't get one. He said, no, they don't give me one. He said he didn't want me keep constantly measuring my levels because, it would be kind of false. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not having a boiled egg, but I'll have some toast. I had boiled eggs this morning. Well, no, I tell a lie. I had poached eggs this morning. Poached eggs. Oh, whistle, whistle, Nathan. Nathan. Whistle. No, she's not. I think Nathan's whistled her. She wasn't making any sense before. She's definitely not making any sense now. Oh, yeah, it wasn't making a whole lot of sense. Roll the foot. I'll just pop it in my toaster, then it'll go ping when it comes up. Bat soup, go, go. Go away, Nathan. You can keep your bat soup. I'm not in wherever it is. Oh, right, I'm going to go and stick 2 pieces of toast. Oh, my legs don't work. Oh. I'm looking forward to enjoying bacon, which I don't fancy at the moment. Oh, it's something or other. No, I haven't put the baked beans in the toaster. The toaster's just working on its own, thanks. But these are burning down fast today. Oh, that's empty now. I thought it was running down before. This one's like a flamethrower now. How do I cook my toast? It's in the toaster. Live. I think you're right there, Nathan. She wasn't in mine. Wasn't in my cell. How do I cook mine? Oh no, she's been in before. She was completely. How do I cook my bacon? I grill it. I can't be coping with frying it or anything like that. Oh, it was, honest to God. There must have been about 3 loaves in there. In my toaster. When they shook it like that, you know. Well, I've been so poorly anyway, you know, that's the only thing I've been eating was toast. So I haven't been decrumbing it. Yeah. Yeah, something along those lines, I think. I couldn't cope with it. Oh, my toaster's just gone pop. Pop. Oh, oh, oh. La, 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 la. Oh. Oh dear. Toast. A little bit of toast. Yeah, you do love emojis, don't you? I've noticed that. Marmite, go away, Nathan. Go wash your mouth out. Marmite. Has anybody tried those Twinings cold infusions? They're pretty disgusting. I've got 6 flavours. I've tried 3 of them so far. And oh no, can't be doing with them. I'm looking for somebody to give them to. I'll be putting them on the wall saying, please take them. I don't even want to try the other 3. Yeah, just a little scrape of butter on my toast, yeah. Not peanut butter, no, I don't like peanuts. You've sussed me out, Patricia. You've found out I'm a Looney Tune. Oh, I don't know. Mine just scrolls at the side. What are you on? What? Are you on a phone or something like that? Can anybody help Lynn while she can't see anything? Eggs with powdered sugar. Not. Yeah, my walls are padded. They really are, seriously. They've got a sound cladding between me and next door. One of the tenants that was next door. What's echoes then? One of the tenants next door used to like to play the trumpet when he came in drunk, about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. So we had to put cladding between the wood. This is why I don't want to take the wood off, because I've got soundproofing between me and next door. So it muffles down a lot of the sound. Yeah, I put them in the toaster. An iPad, I don't know. Anybody on an iPad know what's happening to Lynn's comments? Oh no, this is cold infusions. I don't like them. Oh, that sounds a bit weird. My toaster's left a pattern on my toast. Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs. No, it's a round tea cake muffin, whatever you want to call them. It's only got a scraping of butter on it, Miguel, because I'm staying away from dairy as much as I can. I just scraped a little bit of butter on, just a taste. Hey, Lynn's got it. My God, she's got it. She's finally got it. Nathan to the rescue. Or was it Chris? I haven't, Patricia, no. Oh, thank you, Seaside Mum. Now, I've been watching a lot of, I like watching railways, you know, railways around the world, old-fashioned railways, things like that. I've got a passion for watching things like that at the moment. Yeah, I have a bit more pizzazz. I'd probably go, tomorrow. Yeah, I like watching how they get them up those plumbing hills. I mean, sometimes they're almost like that, aren't they? I don't know if I'd like to be on one of those trains. I mean, in the UK, we get a bit of ice or a few leaves on the track and everything grinds to a halt. But when you get over to like Switzerland and all places like that where it's snow all the time, their trains run. Depends what things you like to watch, Jill. I like a lot of documentaries. I hate quiz shows and stuff like that. And I'm a celebrity, get me out of here and all that. Ugh. I don't like X Factor and any of the game shows. Won't watch any of them. Your soap operas. Very boring, aren't I? Yeah, I like crime thrillers, mysteries, anything like that. I like Poirot, Marple, Midsummer Murders, stuff like that. I keep trying to watch Foyle's War, but I keep falling asleep before I get to the end of it. I never watched a Foyle's War all the way through yet. I get about 3/4 way through and then I'm gone. Films I like to sleep through. I like a lot of fashion history. I can't stay awake long enough to watch Foyle's War. Each time there's an episode on, I'll try. I'm like that with it. And I think it's on too long. It's on about 2 hours, isn't it? The Agatha Christie. Before it ever came on the TV, I used to read all of her books. All of the Marple and the Poirot, yeah. I like fashion books as well, especially if they're like from my generation, from like the 60s or what, 50s, 60s. I like reading about designers, you know, like Zandra Rhodes and people like that. Not so keen on Vivienne Westwood. She's too punk for me. Okie dokie, Miguel. I love watching fashion programs if they're on YouTube. There's not that many though. Yeah, Gino D'Acampo. My mum's china plate. It's as old as the hills. I can remember my mum giving me sandwiches on this plate. It's the only one I've got left, I think. No, I think I've got 2 left. My mum had the best collection of mismatched plates. I think she probably found them at jumble sales or something. I don't think any of our plates matched. I love going to Grandma's because she had, you know, the whole like plates and everything of, you know, that willow pattern. Is it called the willow pattern? But the plates were no good because they'd all been crazed, you know, by putting them in the oven and stuff. So they were all like brown and hot. I used to love. My auntie used to sit and tell me the story. I used to get the plate out of the cupboard, and she would sit and tell me the story. You know, about this willow pattern, and these people going over the bridge and that. Midsummer Murders has changed so many times, different people in it. And then we've got like Lewis, and then we had. I also watched that one about the Caribbean. Is it? Trying to think of its name. Set in the Caribbean. That's had about 3 or 4 different detectives in that one. I want to paint the inside of my garage white when I empty it eventually. No, it was just called the willow pattern. She had the teapot. The teapot was in enamel, but the plates and that were, I don't think they were china. They were just pottery. But she used to keep putting them in the oven to keep people's dinners warm, and they were all crazed and awful like that. Now, the earliest I've got is my Denby ware that I collected in 1966, 7 and 8. Yeah, it's called, what was it called? Green wheat or something. I've got the full set of that. And then I collected another set that was from Marks and Spencer's. But the biggest thing of value I have is some cups and saucers that have poppies painted on them I got from my mum. I bought them years ago. They were by a designer that stopped making them in about 1970. And the last time I saw, there was one cup, I think it was one cup or one cup and saucer. It was being sold on eBay with a starting price of like £5. And I'm thinking, I've got 6. I've got the set. I've got 6 saucers and I've got 6 cups. Oh yeah, I love watching Vera. I love anything like that. No, it's not quite the Hackney's Roadshow. I haven't got any hidden oil paintings in my loft, hidden away, that are worth a small fortune. My friend was very good at collecting Clarice Cliff. She used to find them in, junk shops, charity shops, second-hand shops. She was always finding bits and pieces by Clarice Cliff. It's probably worth a small fortune now. She was one of these people who could go into a charity shop that was like full of junk. She'd find like the rose at the back, She'd find something of value in there. Whereas I'd look at it and think, what a load of tat. And yet she'd patiently go through everything. So she found something, she'd look underneath them, round them, side them, inside them, She always managed to find something. And she'd go, well, this is so-and-so, this is such a thing, an egg cup or something. And I'm like, oh, really? No, I've got nothing really of any value except me £5 cup and saucer, and I've got 6 of them, so that'd be 30 quid, wouldn't it? I've told my son to sell me green wheat when I go. It's a full set. Apart from, I think it's an egg cup that's missing. I think I broke an egg cup. And he's going, well, write it all down. I won't know. Otherwise, I'll be taking it to the charity shop. I said, don't you dare. I said, that's 1966, 7 and 8. I said, it's worth something. It's only for a novelty value at that age. I said, they haven't made it for years. I said, it's obsolete. He's saying, put labels on them. Can you imagine me going around putting labels on? I often wonder what happened to, my mum had a fruit bowl, and it was all like shimmery glass, like that was brown and all different colours, and it had a horse's head at the bottom. We used to keep our, fruit in it. But it was so old, it was like my grandma's, I think it was. What did you miss? We're talking about shows on the television, yeah, and the pottery. No, I've got nothing really of any value in my house. I haven't got any antique jewellery that's worth a fortune. You probably may have noticed, but the only jewellery I wear is beads. I don't have any gold and diamonds and stuff like that. If any burglars came in here, they'd feel sorry for me and bring me something. I've never been one for expensive jewellery. It doesn't really bother me. You know, you get some people who have to have diamonds and have to have gold chains and stuff like that. My fortune, yeah, my lack of. I've never been one for jewellery. I mean, I had a wedding ring and I had an engagement ring, but you know, some people are just crazy. They've got to have bracelets and rings and everything and necklaces and stuff. I've had gold chains in my life, but I've probably broken half of them. Well, I really only have tat now. I've only got tat stuff. Don't wear any rings. Don't have any rings. I said the only ring I ever had was my wedding ring and the engagement ring. Oh, and I've had a bit of junk jewellery, I suppose, junk rings, you know. Old books. My late brother's books are still in the house. My sister-in-law doesn't seem to know what to do with them. He has books upon books upon books. I keep telling him to get somebody to come and value him because he bought really good books, yeah. Yeah, I don't cover any gold jewellery and stuff like that. I don't, you know, it's just. Mm. All right, Connie, good night, love. We'll see you next week. No, I never think to go and, you know, like look in the jewellery stores or anything like that unless I've broken earrings and I need a pair of earrings or something like that. But, you know, you get some women who are always looking in the jewellery store. My ex-husband was like that. He was always looking at watches and things like that. And I'm going, you can't afford them. What are you looking at them for? You know, the really, really expensive watches that we hadn't got a cat in house chance of. And I said, what are you looking at them for? And he'd say, I just like looking at them. And he'd stay there for ages looking at these watches. I mean, he's never had a good watch, even now, unless somebody's bought him one I don't know about, but goes untidy, yeah. But as far as I know, I mean, he never had one when he was married to me, so. And I doubt very much he's got one now. Yeah, like Rolex and stuff like that. He was always looking at those. You know, and he'd be looking at these kind of, you know, like underwater watches and that. You know, we're talking about a guy who just about swum. You know, why would he want a diver's watch? You know, I don't know what there is about men. It's like when we used to go past car showrooms and that. He would be looking at all these fantastic like Lamborghinis and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, you haven't a kind else chance of that unless you won the lottery, you know. What would you ever get a Lamborghini? Whereas me, I don't like looking at things unless I'm going to buy. I mean, yeah, if I browse things, you know, like if I'm thinking I want to get, like you say, a new sofa, new this, I will browse and browse. But I won't go actively out to the shops. Well, I can't now, can I? But actively out to the shops and you know, sit on all the sofas and stuff. No, I don't go unless I'm going to buy something. If I'm going to buy something, then I'll go and have a look. Is it a guy? An electrical shops? Oh, I used to hate those. We'd have to go in and he'd look at every. Thank God there wasn't PCs back then. But he'd look at every TV, every sound system. You know, the Bang and Olufsen stuff. You know, the kind that only pop stars can afford. Yeah, they'd have to get a tin open to get me out of a Lamborghini now. Oh, I've already told my female friends that they have to come and take everything out of my craft room before my son gets his hands on it. And I've told him he's not got to touch anything in the craft room. It's actually in my will, would you believe? It's in my will that my craft stuff has to go. I'm not having him throwing it all away. No way. Yeah, to a certain extent, Teresa, although I must admit I don't like looking at yarn holes if they're American yarns because I can't get them. And if I see one more yarn unboxing and darn good yarn unboxing, I'll think I'll throw up. Yeah. You know, and they're going, oh, this is so fantastic. It's only £20 a month or $20 a month, and you get this little skein of yarn and a pattern. And I'm thinking, no. No way. If I was paying $20 a month, I'd want about 2 skeins of hand spun for that. I wouldn't want a little teeny weeny bar. Yeah, it's in my will that Sue's going to come and sort it, and she's promised to sort it with Kelly. Yeah, I'm not daft. Actually, the woman who did me will, she didn't bat an eyelid. Of course, she would think I had gone crazy, but she didn't. She didn't bat an eyelid. I mean, I said I don't care if they sell them on eBay because the patterns I've got are worth a fortune if you only call them £1 each. So what a good couple of grand there if you only got £1 each for them. Oh, that's nice, Jane. I think you need to make your will out and leave your nutcrackers to somebody else. My son has no value on anything of mine. It'd all finish up in the charity shop, even my mum's crystal and everything. Your cantaloupe was too watery. Yeah, I'm one shade away from a hoarder when it comes to yarn. Yarn and clothes. I hoard my clothes for way too long, but then I do wear them. I drag them out again. I wear things that are 10 years old. I don't care. So I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to clothes. And definitely a hoarder when it comes to knitted and crocheted. Garments I've got, some of them are practically vintage that are in my cupboard and it wants all sorting out. I can't part with them now. I love them so much. I think, oh yeah, I'll wear that. I did part with a couple the other week. I thought, no, definitely not going to wear those again. Yeah, that's the beauty of chickens. They eat anything, don't they? Feel a little bit better now I've had my toast. That's an heirloom. That's my mum's custard jug. I don't know how long she's had that. It's been in the family as long as I've ever known it. It's my mum's custard jug. No, I'm a hoarder when it comes to sentimental things, like my mum's. I gave all my business things away to a women's shelter, that was kitting women out like for interviews and stuff. So I gave all my high heels, all my stilettos, and all my business suits and everything. I gave them all away. There was about 8, 10 great big massive bin bags full of clothes. Because I said to this guy, I said, I can't deliver them. I've got no transport. So when I said I'd got like 10 bags or whatever it was, and he thought I meant little grocery bags, And when he came and I was in the garage and I was like loading all these packed big black bin bags full of stuff, and he went, "Oh," he said, "didn't realise you had so many." So I got rid of all my business suits. I thought, I'm never going to wear, never going to wear business suits ever again. So they had to go. Because I had to wear suits and stuff like that when I was working. They were all very formal. So I knew it was nothing I'd ever wear again. No, I don't put anything in the bin that can be used again. No, everything goes to the charity shop. Unless I know of anybody who would want them. Yeah, I don't. I could really sell a lot of them on eBay, but I can't be bothered. I just donate them to the charity shop and let them sell them. I'm a great one for buying the cheaper dresses off eBay, and then when I get them home, I don't like them. I might wear them once, and then that's it. Then they don't get worn again. I'm terrible for keeping older clothes, Patricia. I wear them a lot, but I like to sort of recycle them and don't wear them for a little while. And then when I bring them out, they're like new again because then I've not worn them for 6 months and stuff like that. Yeah, I have my moments when I'm wearing this kind of a dress. I have moments when I have that kind of a dress. Oh, you fell down the rabbit hole again, right? Okay. Did you take anybody with you? Wiki. Yeah, some people do go in charity shops, don't they, and buy sweaters and then pull them apart. But you have to be careful because a lot of the sweaters are like overlocked, serged or whatever. So you can't take them apart. You have to make sure they're good quality ones, that have proper seams in that. Otherwise, you're just buying something that you can't unravel. They're just cut. A lot of clothes are cut out now and then just serged down the side. So all you would get would be a row, and that would be it, yeah. There's not much handmade stuff really in the charity shops. I don't know what they do with it, but they don't put it out for sale. Yeah, some of the knitted places, like I say, they're all in bits because they're just cut out. You have to make sure they've got seams, edgings and stuff, that they have been machine knitted, but they have been seamed. Well, hello there, Crochet Me Pink. And how are you today? Oh, if I give things away, I take good buttons off and put cheap ones on. If I like the buttons on something, I take them off and put cheap little fisheye buttons on. I've got a button collection in the garage that has to be seen to be believed. The trouble is I get fed up looking. I've got so many buttons, I get so fed up. I'm supposed to have them all put in sections, colours and stuff like that, but I get fed up with. You've got a button jar too, have you? Yeah. Yeah, you have to be careful that you buy a sweater that will undo, though. Like I said before, some of them are cut out. Even cashmere, they cut them out and you can't undo them. Yeah. I don't know, he said. I don't know. I always like to think the English crochet came first, but I wouldn't like to say. Only because I live in England. I don't know who changed it and why it got changed in America. I don't know. Because we've been crocheting forever, ever and a day over in England, yeah. Probably long before there was any settlers in America. So I don't know why the Americans have a different set of instructions, yeah. Yeah, they do it, yeah. I mean, I've seen other people that do it, that unravel sweaters, but I say you have to be very careful. You can't just go into a charity shop and pick any old sweater up, because you could find you pick one that won't unravel, yeah. I would imagine France, because crochet is not like an English word, is it? Or an American word. It's kind of sounds very French, doesn't it? Yeah, Dina, it can be done. Like I say, you have to be so careful what you buy, though. Must be very fine yarn, though, because, most of the sweaters that are like in cashmere and stuff like that are all very fine sweaters normally. I actually had the urge to knit the other day. It passed over. I thought, I actually feel like doing some knitting. But I couldn't be bothered going into the pantry to find my knitting patterns. They're all in boxes in the pantry. My nose is itchy. The yarn must be fluffing off. What am I making? I'm making it's looking better now. It's actually getting bigger. It's lost the pattern. Lost the pattern. Oh, I'm making that, but without the hump sleeves. Mine will just have ordinary sleeves. I unravel my own work, yeah, plenty of times. You know, it's like they say, isn't it? You know, good yarn doesn't belong in a horrible pattern. I make things, and then, you know, they stick them in the wardrobe, and I think, why am I not wearing that? And I think because I don't like the collar, or because I don't like this. So then sometimes I just drag it out of the wardrobe and I'll just rip it apart. Yeah. Rip it apart because I can't be. I know I'm not going to wear it as it is, and so I might as well. You know, oft times it's never been worn. What's the pattern book? It comes from it's a very old pattern book, a Hayfield pattern book, but I did get it actually from a new copy from eBay because my copy was very, very tired. Yeah. Yeah, zippers. I haven't bought. I used to make a lot of things with zippers, but then I used to sell them at the shop, didn't I? But I haven't bought an open-ended zipper like for a sweater since I left the shop. Wouldn't know where to start with an open-ended zipper. I mean, it's like Rose. I mean, she makes all these crochet bags and everything like that. And, you know, she puts zippers on them. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, where does she get her zippers from? Perhaps it's easier to get zippers in, in the Philippines. I wouldn't even know where to start. I suppose I could get them from Berry Market or somewhere. Or online. But I wouldn't imagine that that Rose pays a lot of money for her zippers. Our Berry Market's supposed to be opening in June, but the wool stall there is so small that you couldn't socially distance in it because you sort of go inside it. And it's really tiny. I mean, if Ian's still on here, he's been in it, he knows what it's like. So I don't know how you'd socially distance in that environment, yeah. Oh, you're back now, Kimberly. Bye, hello, hello. No, Rose in the Philippines, I mean, Rosita Sadiaki. I mean, she's actually managed to get some yarn delivered, so. Because she's not been able to get out because the jitneys and that were not working, so she couldn't get to the little wool shops that they have. And they're still under like a quasi quarantine. They're more locked down than we are. Ooh. A lot of the people around here are not wearing face masks. I didn't wear a face mask until I went up, just before I became ill. I went up to the bank. I wore it there, but it didn't, obviously, didn't help. What, paying the bill? Yeah, I know. I used to do that with the shop. especially if I've had a bad week in the shop and I'm thinking, oh God, I've got this bill to pay from Serdar and stuff. Uh, oh, oh, sorry, I can't stop yawning. Oh, you're taking the whole month, are you, John? Left from my shop? Not really, no. I've got 2 full packages, I think, of water wheel crepe that I ordered for myself just before the shop went. Oh, hi, BB. Oh, your internet wasn't working. Oh, dear. A lot of people in high risk, yeah. I've not been told I'm in the high risk, but I put myself kind of in it myself because anybody who's got breathing difficulties and diabetes should, but my doctor has never sent me the letter out like he sends to other people saying I should self-isolate. But I have been doing, yeah. I've been in lockdown, really, apart from going out twice. Oh, oh, this is a good start, isn't it? Yeah, it's looking a bit better the bigger it's going. Yeah, the university does cost over here. It used to be grants, but now it's student loans that they have to pay back unless they've got really wealthy parents that can afford to keep them. What am I making? I'm making like a cardigan thing, but I'm not doing the umpy sleeves. But I'm not doing those big sleeves. I'm just doing ordinary sleeves. Oh, oh, giddy out. Oh, look at that. My mascara's all down here now because I keep yawning. Oh, I won't be staying on here late tonight. I'm absolutely tired out. Oh, you're going to a graduation party. Socially distancing, of course. Over in the UK, people are being stupid. They're all rushing to the seaside and rushing to, nice places and that. So silly. Kelly, yeah, I spoke to Kelly in the week. I mean, we do message each other. But actually speaking to her, I think it was Monday when I actually spoke to her on the phone. But we have messages backwards and forwards. She didn't come on Wednesday because her mum was there. So, oh, goodness gracious me. The eyes are going heavier and heavier. How's our shop? Kelly does all right, but I've not done anything with it, Kimberly, to be quite truthful. I've been really bad. I haven't put anything in it because I don't even want to go to the post office, so I haven't been listing anything that I've been making. So I'm hoping when it all starts, it'll... Oh, stop it. Oh. Oh, I made the one behind me. That's off a YouTube video. I can't remember which one now. Kelly's fine. Kelly's fine. She's had her mum there this week, which is why I probably haven't heard from her. I sent her a message today asking her if she was going to be on, but she hasn't replied. So the answer would be no. It's 11:30 here, so that's why I'm yawning. I've been keeping earlier bedtimes. I'm staying up late tonight. I don't know how I did last Saturday. Don't know how I did it because I was absolutely flat out Sunday. Couldn't do a thing Sunday. I was just out for the count. Oh, I bet I'm making everybody yawn, aren't I? Got my eye makeup was coming further down my face now. Yeah, you're yawning too. Yeah, I'll be going soon because I can't stay awake. I'm like, oh, I want to go to bed. Yeah. I've been out in the sunshine as well, so I didn't get my little nap. Yeah. Oh, you whippets are in bed. Oh, how lovely. Oh, dearie me, Chris. Once I start yawning, that's it. My eyes start to go. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be falling asleep. You're right there, Kimberly. I've done that before. I'll tell you on here, I've done that before. I've fallen asleep before. Yeah, the virus hasn't left me completely yet. No, I'm not bored. I'm just absolutely tired. So I think I'm going to be saying good night to everybody. Yeah, I know, Chris. I'm taking care of myself. Yeah. Taking care of myself. I've put my crocheting away now. It's time to get a new ball out and time to do a bit more something or other. So I'm going to go to bed now. So it's nice to see everybody. Nice to have you all with me. I'm buffering now anyway, says here. So I'm going to say good night because I am going to sleep now. And if I don't go to bed, I will be going to sleep here. So I shall see you all next week, or hopefully in the week if I make a video. And I'll remember to tell you what this orange sweater is then. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next week. Bye now.